I'm short. I have short arms.
Welcome to DivineRogueDnD, where a bunch of us nerds sit around, smoke, joke, and play Dungeons & Dragons. Last time we were here, you guys safely traversed the small chasm full of sinkholes without anybody getting hurt, and you entered this large chasm in which a caravan of drow were camping for the night. You got this information from the dwarvish folk that said that they were slaves to these drow. You ended up having a huge fight with them, killing all of them, but losing your druid, Uhtred, in the process, as he got cornered and passed away in the back of the chasm there. And that is where we left it off.
Do we want to explore around here?
I guess so. See a little chest over there.
Where do you see a chest at?
I don't know.
There is a
I might
large
have been lying.
there is a large cage over in this area in which
I'll go to a large cage.
a lot of the drow were around.
Is there anything inside of it? Is there like a person?
Where am I?
There is nobody inside of the cage, but you do see a large metal chest inside of the cage.
Let's see if it's locked.
It does appear to have a large padlock on it.
Tiny one.
Mm-hmm.
I'll need you.
Okay.
Not a large padlock, but like a hefty metal lock on it.
Alright, can we get this open?
Can I check it for traps?
Yeah, you have to go inside the cage where this is to go ahead and check, but yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check.
That's a dirty 20.
It does not appear to be trapped.
No.
Would that be sleight of
Bad
hand?
dragon.
It is, yeah, a sleight of hand check to unlock.
Where's my character actually?
You and Victa are all the way back here. Yeah, I have you as like a half Minotaur character because I don't have anybody else that kind of suits you.
Okay, get break.
I don't think it is.
No, you ended up joining the group over here and having a small conversation.
I got a 12.
12. You fiddle with it for, I'd say, a good 5 minutes, and you struggle, but eventually you do get it unlocked. You just beat the DC.
What's in there?
So yeah, you get the lock
What's in there?
unlocked, you open up the chest, and you find 5 potions of healing.
I don't know what to think of it yet.
You find 3 potions of greater healing.
Let's see what he wants to do.
Okay.
Do you want to put some of those in the bag of
You
holding?
find a ring with what looks like a large golden shield on the top of it with 3 large diamonds embedded in the center.
Can I try and... No, I'm not going to try and sneakily block that.
You also find
What you got there?
I'm not going to do it.
you also find a rod that's about 2.5 to 3 feet in length, and on each end of the rod are 2 silver stallions. You find a 100-foot rope.
100-foot rope.
And you find a, this is the most interesting, a about 5-foot spear
I'm sure.
that has a golden tip.
Got a golden tip.
Terrible. You're a child. And it has symbols embroidered all the way down into where the handle would be. Or the back of the spear would be.
I'm gonna say you might want the ones that you have prepared too.
Interesting.
You want to grab the ones that you. Here are the ones that you have all you selected. Schmeck. Those are the ones that you have selected, so you can find them a little easier.
Say, I don't know if you had any picked in any of those. There's those.
Found a bunch of healing potions. About 5 regular healing potions and 3 greater healing.
Did you want to put them in the bag of holding, or you hold on to them?
I think I might like one of them.
Do you have a
One of the greater
healing
healing
card?
because do what?
Do you have a healing card?
I don't. But I'm only going to keep a potion of greater healing.
Yeah.
If it's a different card.
Or giving the rest to me?
Yes.
And so, I'll go for potions. And just keep that card until you run out of all those.
Yep. And then, you said how many of greater healing did you hand?
Two to you.
Okay.
I'm sorry, you also find 2 smaller vials in there after you remove everything. Find 2 smaller vials of this green liquid that you haven't quite seen before.
Interesting.
And also 1 small vial of a cloudy clear liquid that you haven't seen before. And that is all that you find in the chest.
I think Sarah should be our new potion tester. Because
Sarah-
if something good happens, then he might do something of actual use. And if something bad happens, it's just Sarah. I'm tired of testing things.
So, Invicta, are you going over there with them, with the group?
I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, you're good. So you walk over here with them.
Holy shit, what the fuck?
Sarah walks up to you.
A lot.
Hey,
I said win, not
you called for me. Well, what's up?
Nothing yet. We were discussing.
Oh,
Mind
okay.
your business.
I mean, you guys called for me, so
No,
that's
we
why I'm
didn't.
here.
We said your name. Nosy.
You yelled my name, so that's why I'm here.
I did yell his name.
You're on my side here.
Did you want him to test?
Not
No.
yet.
Okay. Never mind.
Because, like,
Go
what
grab
if we need
stool.
it in a moment?
Can you go grab stool?
I mean, okay, I guess.
I don't know where he ran off to during that battle. It kind of got chaotic.
He
I
goes
also
and runs
found-
off, grabs stool.
Oh my god, he's trying to murder him.
Jesus. Comes back to the outside here. That probably takes a good couple minutes or so to do. So if you guys want to do something in those like 2 minutes that you have while he's running that errand,
What?
say something.
What did you
discuss.
What did you get out of? Can I arcana check the ones that she has to see if they possess magic?
Yeah.
The
Well,
potions?
the potions.
The ring she got and the weapons.
Hey, I didn't tell you about the ring yet. But you're not in the cave with me.
I mean, it
I
is.
would've
It
shut
is
this
a
fucking
bard.
door.
It's a
Hey.
bard cage. He can see what you're doing.
Okay, but not around me, into the chest. If I'm over the
You
chest.
tell me
The
what shut
chest-
this
Whatever.
door.
The chest is like right.
Yeah, I have a clear line of
Like right
sight.
there.
There's no distinction of that, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it's It's hard to do. Here, actually.
13.
I got it. Perfect. 13 on what? Arcana check? On the weapons and everything?
Yeah, just to see if they had magical properties to them.
The spear has magical properties. The rod has magical properties. The rope has magical properties.
Really?
The
Who loves
ring
that?
has magical properties. And all of the potions have magical properties. Everything in there is basically magical.
Why do you need another right?
It's shiny! Do you see this? It's shiny!
You do whatever you want.
Okay. Does it require attunement?
You don't know.
Okay, well, I would know either way because I'm attuned to 3 other things, so it wasn't attuned.
It does not require to.
The rest of this stuff you guys can have. Doesn't look any kind of interesting to me.
I just start searching my body as closest to it all the time.
Yeah. Over here.
Yeah.
Search this guy. And that was just a Drow elite warrior, I believe. He has,
I know this
Hey.
one really cool too.
I want to say,
Silver horses.
Give me
You know how
one
much
second.
money this would be worth?
Find it over.
My French is stuck.
what are you handing over?
Swear to God, where the fuck me with this right now? I thought the idiots fucking died, but apparently they're still here.
Hey!
Rubbing off on you.
That was not very nice. Well,
The
someone's
drow-
got to take their place.
The Drow elite warrior had a short sword on him, a hand crossbow on
Rod.
him, and a case of crossbow
Throw it at
bolts,
you.
which are 20.
Oh my god.
He also had a studded leather armor.
Just a regular short sword?
Yeah, just a regular short sword.
You're trying to get that poison sword, aren't you?
I'm just wondering how you're swinging plus 7 against me.
I mean, they do have a +4 to their dex,
Jesus.
Plus proficiency.
plus their proficiency.
I'm gonna say, like, we're slinging around fucking
That's
plus
right.
8s and
I was
plus 7s as
hopeful.
well.
Yeah,
I was hopeful.
Yeah.
I was hopeful.
The max of weapon can go is plus 3.
So I got a short sword, a hand crossbow.
and they do also have a shield and studded leather armor on. And if you want to make an investigation check to see like what's in their pockets and stuff, I'll let you do that.
You
One
think
more thing I forgot.
You said
In the chest, you find 300 gold, five platinum, and 150 silver. And I'm sorry, what were we saying?
What was the
You
last
have
thing
all
you
of
said?
that. You basically are
Last,
treasure
like, 2
at
million.
this point.
I figured.
I said that they had a short sword, a hand crossbow,
You wrote it down?
a case of crossbow bolts, studded leather armor, and a shield.
I really need to.
Cool. I thought that's what the last thing you said.
You said 2 vials of the green liquid?
Yes.
Alright, Seraph. I'm gonna try one of these right now.
I mean, if you really want me to, I won't say no to a little vial.
How much gold was in there?
300.
And this shield that you see on this elite drow warrior is what some would call a buckler shield. It's a small
5
round
platinum.
shield.
And
Circular.
150 silver.
It's not an actual item in there, but it would give you a +1 to your AC if you equipped it.
Alright, I'll add up our party funds as soon as I can.
So does that just be a +1 shield?
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I still have all fours and waiters.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's gonna be the party point to expand for pins and armor and swords.
No.
Just for the standard stuff.
Food. Ale. Dear God, all the ale. Mushrooms. I don't know if they'll freak out about it or not, but they might have some psychedelic family that they allow us to eat. Who knows? They might be cannibals.
Sereth takes the vial from you. Yes.
Yes.
He downs it. Nothing happens to him physically. He feels completely fine.
Okay.
Sarah just drops.
I mean, it didn't really taste all that good, but yeah, I don't really feel all that different.
Do you have any hidden talents? Can you sing or dance?
I mean, I can do a little jig for you if you want, and he just starts dancing a little bit. He's gonna make a performance check. Plus his charisma.
You know that's gotta be low.
I don't know, he's gotten this far, hasn't he?
Based on his charisma? I don't think so.
He got a 10
What is his charisma?
plus 1.
I think I'm a +1 with a 10.
So with a 10,
You roll a 9.
he puts out a little jig, but
I
it's
thought
not
that was
super impressive. You guys aren't enthralled by his performance or anything.
Okay, so clearly it doesn't like enhance any special abilities he has.
Did he have special abilities beforehand?
I'm not sure, but
Nothing. It's just a +1 shield.
Just a small shield.
Just a small +1 shield.
let me just smack him.
It might be arcane.
Just smack him real hard, see if anything happens.
I don't think it might not be
Okay,
a very
smack him. He takes a
point.
point of damage, but other than that, nothing
But
bad.
that's because it's a part of the song.
Well, what?
So
I mean,
it's
it hurt,
the
but
only certain way you can get it.
What'd you have to go and do that for?
Let me
Well, I
see
didn't
real
know
quick.
if it would give you like some sort of shield or something. This is all in the name of science, friend.
I mean, I guess you're not wrong.
Shield is a weird looking word.
He's down to 38 hit points.
Shine.
What'd you do?
Smacked him.
Sarah?
Yeah. To see if it would give him like any shield ability.
Yes, it is generally an Arcana spell, so you would have to get it out of the Arcana book. It's normally wizards and sorcerers who get it. So the
Nice.
kill will have to be the
Okay,
Arcana.
if
card.
nothing happens. He's a little pissed off, but he kind of expected it.
You guys. He's gonna need the Arcana deck or Burning Hands. Smack him.
Oh. And what was your Arcana check earlier?
13.
13. I'd say with a 13, you notice that this 100 feet of rope with the magical properties is a pretty common magical item. It's called the Rope of Entanglement.
That would be an interesting one. Zola, did you want that?
Rope of entanglement.
Yes.
Drape
Get
it across
that.
my shell.
Around your neck,
Get
just like
that.
a scarf.
There it is.
It's made a connection.
So, it is a rope of entanglement, but instead of 30 feet, it's 100 feet, and it's down at the very bottom.
I have the staff. Does it do anything as I hold it?
The
Oh, the rod?
Yeah. With the horses on
I'd
it.
say with the 13, you also notice that this is a pretty common magical item. It's called the immovable rod.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
There is this little button on the side of it that you can press, and once you press that button, that rod will not move from that space.
So I really want to do it now.
Once you press the button again, then you can wield it as
Just
a
the
regular, quarterstaff, basically.
Or 6 1.
You said what? Sorry. I was-
So if you're just wielding it regularly, it can act as a quarterstaff.
Okay. It's going in the bag of holding.
Alright. So you put the immovable rod in the bag of holding. The spear you have never seen before in your life. You just know it contains magical properties.
Did that draw have any gold on it?
I'd say you had 5 gold on it.
I mean,
With your, did you make an investigation check?
no.
Go ahead and make an investigation check. Maybe you'll get more with a higher one.
What intelligence?
11.
11? Yeah, he has 5 gold on it.
Say what else did you
What
get?
did I start with?
The spear, the immovable rod.
The 2 small vials, which is now
I'd say
Are
you
you
would
holding
started
on
with like
to what?
50 or something like
I just
that,
gotta- I'm
just to
trying
get you
to
by.
I can hold on to this.
I'm just trying to make sure I have everything in the bag of holding.
You've got everything else. I've got the ring. Which I'm gonna put on.
That's pretty bad.
Noted. You don't know what this room does.
The
Did it shine?
you get them. You get this mushroom.
What's that?
Do you have to win any card?
That's what you said last
No, we don't have a card for that.
Oh, we don't.
But I have it on my spell list as well.
time. You kept going with this.
So I can help you with that.
I know.
It's such a good sound. Because in that 10 meter circle that you get, you can choose however.
Yeah.
But you can only choose one person to do it. No, I think it's going to be on cleric. That might be a cleric one. Do you have cleric spells? Or it might be paladin too. Cleric.
I have paladin and cleric spells.
I was going to say it's probably going to be cleric then, if any.
Either one of them. What spell are you looking for?
Revivify.
Revivify is probably a cleric spell.
I was going to say, I think paladins might get them, but I'm not sure. I know clerics definitely do. They're all the resurrection shit.
Alright. Yeah, you completely search that chest.
I'm
There are
search
dead
around.
drow to search. I'd say for all the elite drow, you find a short sword, studded leather armor, a small shield, and a hand crossbow, and a case of crossbow bolts on each of them. You also, if you want to make an investigation check to find what's in their pockets and whatnot, you can do that.
That's a 15.
15. Anybody else want to make an investigation check?
I'm just.
Can I try and make a different investigation check? On this, can I make another investigation check on a different person?
Well, this is just a general. To
14.
14, what was yours?
15.
Alright, with a 15, I'd say with all of the drow, you find about 100 gold. As you guys pickpocket each of them, you find 100 gold between every corpse lying on the ground.
Didn't see it.
Said find 100 gold in between.
Between
four of us.
all of them, yeah.
25. 25 gold each.
Oh, yeah. We're going forward. So,
You can keep mine.
So
I think
party
Revivify is a
Yeah,
4th
party
level
fun.
spell.
I got plenty of
4th
gold.
level, I think.
Thanks.
Yep, and you already have the properties of the immovable rod got down. You don't know what the spear is yet, so I'll leave that.
We saw him throwing a spear earlier. Maybe we should give
Do
him
we
the
trust
spear.
him with the new spear?
Look, I don't know. He just saved most of our lives.
Got food in common right now. What'd you say about spear? I love spear.
Can you only talk to one person at a time?
Felt that big,
I bet I could duel. Ooh, what is
I flaky kind. It's not that.
You smile until you start petting.
What languages do you speak?
I speak common, deep speech, giant, dry cream, and undercommon.
Okay, what language do you speak?
Elvish, Infernal, Draconic, Common, Drowned, Giant.
Neither of you guys know what the runes down this sphere mean.
Fuck it, comprehend language. Or actually, that's not that spell. I don't know. Can I see? I'll go real quick to see if I still have that spell or not.
Where are your spell cards at, man?
Right here, but I stopped selecting them. I've been going with the thing. Do I still have it? Or do I do. Yes, sweet. Alright. I'm gonna do comprehend language to read what it says.
This is in elemental, particularly earth elemental. And it states that the wielder of this spear contains the explosive force of the earth.
Well, that's interesting. But it
Seems
says
like a great weapon for him.
the spear contains the explosion force of the earth.
Explosion.
That's what it fucking says, I don't know.
You need a live body.
Maybe it means you can move rocks. Just separate the ground.
Come on, Moses.
I take it blunt end and I just kind of smack it on the ground.
Jesus.
Not super hard, just like
What's
a...
up? Ding!
Smack it on the ground, and it makes a very satisfying clang on the rock, but nothing happens. It seems that you have to spend some time with it to actually get to know it
Yeah.
until, yeah.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Can I...
Don't think you probably call
You found
It's got
it?
good pheromones.
I don't have it. That's bollocks.
Maybe it's in Paladin?
That's bollocks.
What is it?
Volleyball, Visify.
I'm pretty sure it's...
Oh, you have it?
It should be in the cleric spell list too.
I figured it would be. For 3rd level, it's not there?
It's not a 4th level.
No. For 3rd.
Okay.
Um, Resurrection's a 7th, and True Resurrection's a 9th.
There you go.
I didn't look in the-
He didn't look in the 3rd.
Oh, he sounds full of
Oh yeah, I thought it was a 4th level. I was dumb. I'm sorry. That's my mistake. That's my mistake.
I'm gonna explore the
Could've put
rest of
more
the
effort in.
cavern. Just kind of check out what's behind the spots we haven't been to.
You
got
just
it.
notice tunnels. They'll
Alright.
lead every which way.
Do you want to go left or right?
I'm gonna sleep.
You don't want to explore a little bit more?
No.
You do notice also a small campfire, like right here. It's taking up a good 5 foot by 5 foot space.
There's fire.
You do have fire.
Fire.
You guys wanting to rest right here?
You are so smart.
We
I was
definitely
really
can.
thinking about that too.
I'm pretty banged up from the last one. I know you got some rest in the last fight. But the rest of us are looking a little hurt. Corona almost died a few times.
I apologize.
The eternal flame.
It's alright, it gets the best of us, Lucky Shot.
But for some reason,
Yeah, it wasn't quite a
subconsciously, I
big
want to blame
camp
you
that
for
we
it.
had going on here. So yeah, you notice a small fire flickering right there. You have to attune to it to get to know it.
He literally
Yeah.
goes over to
Yeah, you have to attune to it. You know nothing
So,
about it, but
It's
what
like you literally
this
pulled all the candy out of the
reptilian-looking creature said to you.
I was like, I was like, I was gonna snack on it. I was gonna snack on it.
fire.
Oh, like fair.
Like a pheromone, man, as he touches his antenna to you.
So what is your purpose here?
Keep that man away from me. It's a little weird.
I came out to investigate Lieutenant Edas. I used to be pretty close to, and he was, I wouldn't say a father figure, but close to it as I was growing up with the Giants. And he got attacked out on his patrol, and there was a bunch of magical scorch marks where he should have been, and we tried to track it, but I got caught up with you guys on the way to continue tracking the murder / possible kidnapping. But your wizard here told me that he found his bell. In the,
Well, I didn't say shit.
yeah, you did. You told me.
I said we have this.
Well, if I know that it's his belt, so
Yeah.
because it's a fucking famous belt, and
It's famous.
so I kind of know what happened because it was in a lich's cavern.
I see.
So it must have been the lich, which you guys did not kill, if I understand.
No, we did not.
Move on.
He was a very deadly creature when we first saw him, but we could probably take him a little bit now.
He needs to be killed.
There's a lot of things that need to be killed.
We need to figure out where he's actually stored
I would
in order
see
to kill him.
that his phylactery was returned or transported to my giants on gravity level. They would probably be able to help.
Well, we don't know where his dad's.
I am always down to track a lich.
You don't remember where you found the
It was a long time ago.
Give me a
It's been a
second.
few months. It's
Give
been
me
a
a
few
second to think
months.
about it.
I remember we were at an altar. It was before we got to Gracklestalk. It was kind of, I think it's in the, what is it, to the east of us?
Do you have the healing spirit card and a couple of druid cards over there?
Yeah. Oh, I thought I gave all the druid cards I had to you, besides
Was the Lich before the Demogorgon?
there's healing spirit.
And call lightning?
After.
There's call lightning as well.
What was it before? We were like level
It was
3.
after.
And then
We
lightning
were
bolts in there
really
as
low
well, if you
level.
wanna
I don't think we
just-
had
Oh,
that
yeah.
yet.
Duh. Thanks.
Or we might have.
It was probably like 3 or 4. Maybe 5.
Aura of life.
I think that one's a 4th or a 5th level spell, probably cleric. Probably.
Oh, I got that bitch under the block.
Alright, clean up that.
Mirrors. It's only fair, you don't even have nipples. Fucking exoskeleton.
But yeah, as you look around, other than the corpses, if you just move them over to one side of the cavern, this wouldn't be a terrible place to take a long rest. Or you could search and find another place to long rest if you wish.
Toad, do you want to eat all those bulkheads?
Oh, he's already started to.
I turn
has
around
found-
and like have
yeah,
them already gone
You turn
eating 'em.
around and there's one halfway eaten in his mouth already.
Just halfway out. Just
Yeah, just hanging halfway out.
turn around.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, he knows the drill about our cleanup business.
Yeah.
I need rest, you know. I can blend in wherever, so this is good a spot for me.
I can take first watch.
I'll take it with you.
I'll take second watch.
Cool.
Um,
So,
Before I start like settling in, I take old boy's belt and just kind of do like a memories, you know, like a prayer for Edos, my lieutenant, and ask for his grace and his what do you call it? Like permission, but what's the other word?
blessing.
Yes, blessing. Thank you. Ask for his blessing to use his belt, and then I put it on.
I was gonna say favor, but yeah.
And as you are kneeling, praying to it, you finish your prayer, stand up, and put it on, and you definitely feel empowered by the giants.
I'll take second. Yeah.
I still need
Yeah,
double.
we can stay
after
all
the
night.
long rest, I can equip it.
Well, I'd say you are attuned to it at the moment now, like you just attuned to it, but you can only attune to one thing per short or long rest. And so yeah, you can equip the Belt of Stone Giant Strength if you wanted to attune to that right now.
No shit.
You got it ready.
Did we do your perception checks?
No, not
Okay,
yet.
so we're not asleep.
No.
The Lich is about a week past Gracklestuck. If you just travel through Gracklestuck, it's in a lighted cavern down somewhere about 60 feet from the level that you are at.
I'm gonna shut the door on Karun
Yeah,
and
we're
with
the
an
wrong way.
immovable object to block it. So she
What
can't
the
get out.
fuck?
Wait, what did you just do? You just like block her? What did you just do?
He just took the immovable rod out of his bag of holding, put it in front of the gate door that was shut, and so she can't
So
jump in it.
Does it just like make a fill the space or something?
It's,
And
no,
it-
it's literally immovable.
and
As
it's
soon as you
just a
touch it, it's
rod.
like fucking Mjolnir. If you can't do it until
Yeah,
you click it.
if you press the button with it right here and you let go, it's staying right there.
So what did you?
And it's
what
not
did you
moving.
do to her with it though?
He locked me in the cage.
He basically, right here's the entrance of this cage.
Told you not to do that.
Put the immovable rod in front of it so she
I
can't
see.
get out of the gate
Okay.
door.
I was trying to be helpful.
You stay there.
I did. So comfy.
You got enough room. I gotta ask you some questions later.
Fine, I'll just sleep in the chest. Now that it's empty.
Turns out to be a mimic.
Better not be.
You already alluded it.
That doesn't mean that it doesn't have delayed reactions whenever it's like, oh, you thought you were sick.
Trapped her in there, and then they're going like, oh shit.
Anyways, if you're there and it looks like you're in a ruins, that's where you're at. That's where we found it.
Alright. We passed Grackles. Which direction past Grackles like?
Were we going north to get to Gracklestuck? Then south.
Okay. Yeah, went the wrong way. Sorry. I'll keep that in mind.
Can I come out? Let me out of the cage. Wizard, let me out. I'm gonna shoot you.
Is this how you treat all your friends? She's a little psycho. She cuts eyes.
Eyeballs, huh?
I figured you might want
Not
to
in
know
at least a
just to be
month,
safe.
okay?
I saw you try not too long ago.
What do you expect from me, Rogue?
That's fair, but we need to ask her some questions after the other night.
What? No. No, we don't.
Yeah, I think we do.
I don't think we do.
What do you expect from me, Rogue?
That's fair, but at the
You
same
expect
time,
her
I
to
kind
tell us her
of
real name?
Right?
know who we're working with now, especially if we know it.
Fucking
Have you died yet?
That collects eyeballs.
No, but we had 3 other people that died.
I didn't kill him.
Just got a point.
Could have been you.
I'm gonna shoot you. Right here.
Yeah, technically, you're right there, behind the immovable rod. Y'all are talking.
Let me out.
Sarah, stand in front of me real quick.
Why? What are you gonna do if I stand in front of you?
Nothing.
What is she gonna do if I stand in
Well,
front
that
of
one I'm not sure. She's her own person.
you? Well, I don't think I trust that all that much, buddy. I think you're on your own on this one.
Well, didn't know Mom raised the ditch.
Yes, you did.
I am not gonna be the one who gets shot by her today.
We can heal you.
Nah, I'm okay.
I didn't know Sarah was that big of a pussy.
Fucking let me out.
Either let her out or question her. We cannot waste time.
That's fair.
Lets you out. You guys eventually all gather around the campfire.
Me on the opposite side of the fire from Sabette.
Naturally.
This is the first time we had a
Sword
chance to
right in the
actually
middle.
use it this way. Yeah.
Seraph and Stool are gonna be right here. Oh, Amboy's gonna be right here. Y'all are all just sitting around the campfire, getting ready to go to bed. Eventually, everybody nods off except for Zort and Invicta. Go ahead and make your guys' perception checks.
Perception. It is wisdom. 8.
With advantage?
What is that? You're
A 6 and a 1, bro.
Man, that's terrible.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Flat 10.
10.
What's my staff called?
The Staff of Fire.
How do you forget that?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know if it had a special name or something. It does.
Step of fire.
You guys don't notice anything on your guys' watch.
And his dog. What's going
I
on?
love Tyrion. Just like I love Zach.
You're so mean to Tyrion.
It's the brother of the wolves.
He's just a little boy.
I just talk shit to him.
He's just a little boy.
I'm not mean to him, I just talk shit to him. I still pet him and give him loans. I just talk shit to him, just like Zach. I still pet him and give him loans. I just talk shit to him.
Zebek, you enter
He calls
a
it
large,
that, so.
open chasm. Moonlight shining through a crack in the ceiling.
He spends all session talking shit.
Sorry.
So sorry.
I'm sorry.
And you notice a small, pale woman with piercing blue eyes staring at you.
Is this second shift?
No, it's
No,
not
this
shit.
is first shift.
Oh, you're on first shift with us? Or you're
Yeah,
on
I'm
three?
agreeing.
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
He's a little rusty.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Is that it?
But what do? Yeah, you just notice her sitting there. She's staring at you with piercing, pale blue eyes, not doing anything at the moment.
Well, they showed us.
Until they read some.
My child.
I figured it was you.
I've noticed that you and your band have been having some troubles.
That we've lost 3. We lost a druid, all paladin, and all barbarian.
Do you still believe that this is the right path?
It can be. I don't know what the future holds.
I would like to give you something.
And what was that?
A boon to keep you on this path and empower you to go forward.
I will accept this then. Please.
She grabs your forehead right where your scar is that you already have, and you feel a piercing icy cold, almost as if you're being frostbitten, run all the way down your scar.
Like when you drink an icy too fast.
Mark down the aberrant dragon mark.
Jeez.
Increase your con by 1 to a max of 20 if it's not already 20. Learn a cantrip and a first level spell from the sorcerer's spell list. You can cast these spells through your dragon mark once per short or long rest.
Jeez. Like a little patron.
Con is your spellcasting modifier for these spells. And when you cast the first level spell, you can expend one of your hit dice and roll it. If you roll an even number, you gain the temporary HP of that number. If you roll an odd number, a random creature within 30 feet of you takes force damage of the number rolled.
You said I get how much hit points?
You can expend one of your hit
Okay.
dice.
Just give everybody a number on like that.
So I mean, honestly, if you want to expend more than one hit dice, I would allow it,
Okay.
but it would be a higher risk because you can roll an odd and an even. Yeah.
And then for odd, you said it's how much force damage?
The force damage of the number rolled, whatever number that you roll, and it's a random creature of within 30 feet of you.
So either way, I'm rolling a hit dice in a sense.
Yeah, you would be expending one of your hit dice to either give yourself temporary HP or deal force damage to a random person within 30 feet of you.
That's pretty awesome.
And as she releases your forehead, you still feel the cold stinging in your brain and down your eye into the top of your cheek. But you do somehow feel emboldened by it and strengthened by it. She says, continue down this path and you will do great things. I know it. I'm sorry for your losses, but you are stronger than your greatest weaknesses.
I thank you for the gift.
And you wake up, still feeling this singeing cold pain.
It's cold.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah. I just had a weird dream. I feel a little different, but it's a good different.
Go take a shower, dude.
Oh shit, I'm
Strange. Very strange. Strange things are afoot.
Karan, you are sitting in a dining room. A very nice, opulent dining room of what appears to be a mansion that you've seen before. You look around at all the perfect paintings, the opulent chandeliers, and all this gorgeous stuff. You look back down, and all the way at the end of the table sits a 9-foot, dark, perfectly handsome figure. And as he raises his chalice to you, you notice he has 6 fingers on his hand.
Count Rugen knife onto
He has 6 fingers on each hand.
Oh.
But he's only raising one to you now.
No, I don't think he has that card either. Probably not. I would double check. It's a key card.
Nice of you to drop in, my dear.
Flush me out.
These Anchor's cards.
Oh,
Do I know you?
we've met before. I've just been in different forms. I've been trying to deceive you. But now I come to you as I truly am. Demon Lord Grazit.
Spelling.
Grazit.
That's it.
Grazit.
Nice to meet you. And I guess your true form.
I've been watching you, and I know you know that I've been watching you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But
So
I've
it's
had bigger
time
things to worry about recently.
to cut to the chase. You've noticed that at least one demon lord is already on your material plane. The demon lord, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm having a little trouble myself getting to your plane. And I would just like to join the party and watch what goes down. I'm not necessarily in it for a fight. But I need your help to get me onto your material plane. As he takes another sip of his wine.
If you don't want to join in the fight, then what exactly are you trying to do here?
Well, you see, I thrive off of the greatest pleasures and the most terrible pains. That is how I get off, you would say. And with what is occurring in the Underdark at the moment, there is bound to be many enjoyable pleasures and many terrible pains, and I want to witness them.
Thrive how? Do you, like, it just makes you happy? Or it makes you powerful?
Yes.
What is it you can do? Other than enter random strangers' dreams?
I can help you if you help me. In fact, I'm prepared to help you out right now. If you'll just agree to get me onto the material plane.
What do I need help?
I mean, I've seen you and your party have been struggling, and the last guy in your original party doesn't seem to be much of a help to you. He's kind of a dick, locking you in the cage.
Okay, but he also is a dragon that carts me around wherever I need to go.
What is he giving?
My life, several times at this point.
I can give you so much more than just your life. I can give you a
No,
chance
you know, those
to
things don't
live.
matter if I'm alive.
You can be even greater than she was.
She?
You didn't know.
Thank you.
Oh,
Passing it.
Sorry. Well, why else did you think she got kicked out of that town?
I know nothing about it. Tell me why she got kicked out of that town.
Well, your mother was working with me.
Who are you?
I told you I'm the
Demon Lord
the
Draz.
Demon Lord
I
Draz.
know, but from where?
Well, now I'm in the abyssal plane. I rule one of the almost infinite layers of the abyssal plane.
Which layer?
Because I don't quite know. I don't know. I can't think of it off the top of my head. I haven't written it down. But I do command many armies. I have this giant opulent mansion that you see here. I can give you so much power, so much money, anything you really want, and all you have to do is agree to this deal.
Can I guarantee amnesty for my friends?
Oh, your friends won't get harmed anyway. I promise that. At least not by me. I can't promise that they won't get harmed by any other demon lord that's out there, but I personally will not harm you or
Are you
your
planning
friends.
to bring other demon lords with you?
I'm not bringing any more. I don't give a fuck about any other demon lords. All of us war with each other all the time. I want to see every one of them. I want to try and climb up to the top if I can, and one way to do that is watch them destroy each other, and then get in there when they're weak.
I need a binding way to ensure that you keep your promise.
I am prepared to give you a boon in order,
Simple food.
in compensation for this deal.
Not compensation. I need a binding agreement that you cannot get out of, that my friends will remain safe from you.
1 second. He writes it up real quick. Done. And he looks at you.
Any magical enchantment on this?
Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Okay. 45th, 46th, 47th. Layers. 45th, 46th, and 15th.
So yeah, I control 3 layers of the abyss.
It was a dirty 20.
It's definitely a magical paper because he just conjured it up out of thin air and wrote it out. But it looks to be a perfectly good contract. No magical enchantment or anything that would
loophole.
fuck you over, yeah.
When did she get kicked out of the town?
She was trafficking some of my demons through this town. And the chieftain found out. And made her leave. Do we have a deal?
I don't know, because if she was trafficking, I'm not trafficking no fucking demons for you, okay? Maybe you can
I'm
come
not
in.
asking you.
Maybe you can come in, but I'm not trafficking any fucking demons for you as any part of a
The
deal because
contract?
we are the Underdark Anti-Demon Agency.
The
Do you understand what that means?
explicitly states that
Udada!
the contract explicitly states that it is just me you will be sending to the material plane. None of my demons.
I'm not ready for this yet.
Don't you want to be something, be a part of something bigger than yourself?
I am. Udada!
Well, with the two of you left, we'll see how long you actually last.
Alright.
And do you wake up? You neglected the deal.
For now.
Demons
But yeah, you wake up and you see that Zebek is also woken up in a cold sweat. You see his face. It looks like it is frostbitten on where his scar is.
Damn.
And it's just pale blue, and yeah, it just doesn't look good.
You said 46, 47, and 48?
Yeah.
5th, 6th, and 7th.
Thank you.
I got the 2 spells that I want.
Yeah.
Didn't have psychic spells. Neither one of them.
And you guys notice that Karun has woken up.
Morning.
Good morning.
You know it's in the middle of the night.
It's fine. I take 4-hour naps as it is. No, I'm not really dreams.
You guys don't have to sleep like that?
No, we do our own versions of sleep. Both we into a trance.
We're used to danger, so every now and then we have to wake up a little early just in case.
You just don't want to sleep.
I regret that. I regret turning it down. No.
And your guys' watch goes by without anything else happening. You guys eventually get back to sleep, or don't get back to sleep if you choose not to go back to sleep.
I do have a question. Say I use a spell during a long rest, do I get it back when I wake up? When we finish long rest?
Well, technically you haven't taken your long rest yet, so as long as you haven't already taken your long rest and gained back any spell slots, then yes, you could.
Oh, you want to see something cool?
Yeah.
You haven't expended or taken your long rest yet at all?
No, I haven't
No?
swapped all my stuff over yet.
Okay.
I'm going to use this new spell, Creeping Touch. You detach your hand from your wrist, transforming it into a little spider. I can now see and hear out of this spider, and I am blind and deafened. And I can move it up to 100 feet away from me. Remote control spider.
Yeah, you just see his hand pop off at the wrist and immediately turn into a little spider. Just crawling.
That is the most horrible thing I have ever seen you do.
It'll last for 10 minutes. I will tell you this, if the spider is killed or prevented from returning to you, your hand is restored, and you take 1d6 psychic damage.
Okay.
If you command a spell to return, it crawls back to your wrist and the spell ends. So just
Yeah. So are you actually resting or going to sleep at all for second watch?
I'll just be chilling.
You'll just be chilling.
I don't know.
do you not
You aren't like meditating or nothing like that at all.
We'll
For like a rest.
Yeah.
Let's say you technically don't need to sleep, do you? You just have to do light duty.
I just, yeah, as long as I'm not.
Pulling watch, light duty.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say it's you and Zebek for second watch. So both of you guys eventually wake up and go ahead and roll your perception checks.
8.
19.
You guys, only thing you notice is the slow dripping of the little moisture on the stalagmites onto the cave floor, and that's really it.
Eat some rations while we're out.
Yeah.
I'll eat some as well.
Zort, you are swimming in a pond. You're just swimming on your back, enjoying yourself, having a grand old time.
Going through a log.
And you notice the leaves come over the water, create a whirlpool, and all of a sudden, a sea elf is standing above you.
She hot.
Oh yeah, she's smoking. Zort,
Things
The
all
child.
get excited over there. Look, it's their wagon.
you've been through many trials and tribulations, many catastrophes dealing with the death of your friends.
Yes, we lost another one. It's terrible.
Do you still truly believe that these people can do glorious things?
I do. I believe anybody can do glorious things if they try hard enough.
And I believe you can be the key to help them unlock those glorious things. She taps you in the center of your shell right here, and you feel this radiant, warm energy wash over you. Keep them on the right path. Contain the madness. And you and them can achieve greatness.
Thank you, guys.
You get the boon of glorious purpose.
Glorious purpose.
Alright.
You increase your charisma and wisdom score by 1.
Okay.
Anytime you deal radiant damage, add another damage die.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that boy gonna be slaying some fucking undead things. Okay.
And you have advantage on saving throws against being poisoned or frightened.
Okay.
Okay, that is it.
Thank you very much, guys. I love you. I will continue to serve you and channel
And-
your power through myself.
She disappears in a torrent of water and leaves, and just leaves you to float along in your ponds and sleep well. Invicta, you don't have to sleep, but you sit there and meditate And all of a sudden, you feel just groggy for some reason. And you pass out. You hear Stone Speaker Hagron, the Stone Speaker in Cairngorm Cavern at Gracklestone, talk to you. And he says, you have found what we have been seeking.
I did. I found Endos' spell. I prayed that I could wear and use it at least until I return and get your blessing.
You don't need my blessing because you have already gotten his. That is the reason I can feel that you have it. I feel this power surge in you.
I did feel that.
And I feel like you are capable of taking more.
I'm ready for more.
The path of the stone giants is a hard, rocky one. And if you want to make the climb, you will need all the help that you can
I do have a hard rock, but
get. And you feel something astral just hit you straight in the gut. But you feel your armor get hardened by it. Your mind gets stung by it. You feel invigorated. And you get the boon of the earth. You're going to want to write this down.
What is it, boon?
Something granted to you by a higher power, basically. You denied him.
Hmm?
So you denied him.
I said final. You didn't say it was all sales final. I said for now. I said I'm not ready for this yet. I said yet. It's a very important keyword there.
Alright, the boon of the earth. Increase your con and your strength score by 1.
okay.
When scoring a critical hit on a ranged attack,
Okay.
you add another damage dice.
Okay.
And you can cast Stone Skin. Just innately through your body. When you cast it in this way, it lasts 2 hours instead of 1. And you can cast the spell twice per long rest. That's awesome.
How many charges? 2?
You can do it 2 times per long rest, yep. Said no.
Come
necessarily.
No. Back.
You know it's dead sleepers.
No, so con and strength is just always plus 1.
Yeah, you add 1 point to it.
It's not. It can't be like that.
Now you're saving for what you're actually
Good try. You know what he's about now, so do a ritual based on what he's about. Possibly.
I guess it'll depend on what I figure out about Sarah in a few days, huh?
Okay.
Huh.
But
Huh.
Don't know if you can
I have
mess it up.
ideas. I got all
Take a
kinds of
screenshot
ideas.
of your abilities.
Little evil bitch.
Take a screenshot of that. What if you don't have it already? Let's swap that to manual.
sorry, Watcher, we are doing some housekeeping at the moment.
Now,
It's a little bit dull.
with that picture, put in all your stats to get you that one.
We got one Watcher at the moment. I appreciate you.
Welcome, welcome to the chaos. And
Oh.
bread.
And it will still apply all the buffs and stuff because you're doing it with your body. So you can make it work for your stats.
Randy's texting. She asked me about makeup the other day, so.
This is what's next to it, so.
She's so fucking funny.
And I'd say second and third watch go by without anything happening. Because they're taking second watch, then they go back to sleep. Zord, Stool, Ford, Stool, and Sarah, they're taking third watch. And nothing happens there.
When you cast this spell for 2 hours, you can cast it on yourself, or you can cast it on somebody else. But you can only cast it one at a time.
Yeah, it's a specific thing that I made. It's not going to be in the book, in any books or anything like that.
Yeah, I get it. I'm showing him what Stone's skin did. So it's good stuff.
It's a pretty good spell. But yeah, your guys' second watch goes by without anything happening. Sarah, Stool, and Tord's third watch goes by without anything happening, and you guys wake up feeling invigorated. Most of you guys wake up feeling invigorated and ready to take on this day and steeled in your mindset for what to expect and how to get out of this thing.
So do you want to go left or right?
I'm gonna go pray over Uhtred one more time. What do we do with his corpse?
It's in the
Oh, it's in the bag.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah,
Okay, never mind.
how is this? I'll use minor illusion and make a body of Uhtred.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I'll just pray to the god, pray to my goddess for Uhtred's soul. I didn't know what you did.
Yeah, then take a
Right
next to
Oh yeah, he got disintegrated. That's right.
You just like the 2 others. We had the guard in there too.
Nice. Nice.
The one that Uhtred killed.
Uh-huh.
That one for that one. We can teach that body.
But yeah, you guys wake up. You guys can use a ration or whatever you guys have to, like a pound of whatever to eat for breakfast to get yourself started for the day.
You know how to think or something. What do you put?
I don't know how to do a ritual. Just like kiss someone and then kill them. That's really and then just start screaming his name. Nothing.
What are you doing with that?
Nothing.
She's going mad.
Just talking to God over
That's
here.
fair.
What?
She's going mad. She can't handle the
I
pressure.
said you've been mad. See?
Yes, sir.
Oh. Give me 1 second.
Can I say something more?
Oh, that's a bit.
See.
Sour apple beef pie.
Come on, mechanical pencil. There
Can you really leave it?
No.
That's right, you're Sagittarius.
Fuck yeah.
What you looking at, Mike? Wildfire.
Sagittarius redhead. Ooh, bitches. She's nuts. I told my boss the other day that I call her nuts. Other people I'm like, dude, you're a fucking psycho, or you're crazy, or anything like that if I mean it in a bad way. For her, it's, dude, you're
You guys
nuts.
are waking up
Yeah,
pretty long.
but-
So you guys took your long rest.
You're the
so-
only kind of nut that I'm not allergic to.
Right.
So. And she was like, that is so
After
sweet.
I have my dreams, but I have. Since I put on the belt before we long rested, that
You had
to do it,
didn't you?
before that long rest.
And I some macadamia nut cookies.
That's better, but.
I said you attuned to it, didn't you?
Well, I just did, yeah. It's alright. I everything the way it's supposed to be, so I don't feel like. Oh, there it is, yeah, I knew this one.
Good. Now I get to get so now I go to your buddies. See if it
I don't know.
I'm gonna look over at the ant. I'm gonna say, I know you want to kill this witch, but we are on our way somewhere else.
Where? They mentioned when
Do I just like hear
First,
this
we
in
are
my
headed to
head?
Netherlight
Hmm?
Grove,
Do
and
I
then to
just like hear
Wickensville.
this in my head?
No.
they mess with my intent all the
I'm
time.
just giving you
Fucking
that little
bold
tidbit there.
shit, but I just got the blessing, I'm pretty sure, in a dream to use this thing at will, so, yeah, I don't see why not. And, I don't expect anybody else to help me, and you guys have first-hand experience, so I'll definitely, chill with you guys till you're ready, or, decide otherwise.
I'm gonna look at him in his forearms and say, you could probably use this. And I'll give him the rope of entanglement.
Okay.
Yeah, there's some ports. Indiana Jones. Pulls out a gun.
There's still one other reason y'all know you get that.
He was just sick. He was sick and didn't want to do the scene. This will be fun.
And yeah, you guys wake up, eat your breakfast, and get prepared for the day. Whenever you guys are ready, go ahead and let me know.
Where did it go? I don't want to take a chance of getting locked in the cage again. The longer
It was a one-time thing. It was the right opportunity to use this thing. You had to be the test.
Why don't you put it in the portable hole?
In the bag of holding?
The cage?
No, you can't fit that thing in the bag of holding or the portable hole.
I didn't know how big the hole was.
It's a 10 foot by 10 foot square.
Yeah.
You said it.
Well, okay.
Stop it, Polly. That's it.
Alright. I think it's time to go. Let's go
Invicta.
jump off the cliff.
Go ahead and roll a d20 for me for your guys' first 6 hours of travel. Code
Are we
4.
rolling?
Oh.
For your first 6 hours of travel, you guys are following the map and making sure you take the right turns where you need to, and nothing seems to get in your way for the first 6 hours. Zebek, go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Sorry.
8.
Another 6 hours go by with nothing bothering you as you trudge your way down these tunnels and chasms. Dry marker sucks to get off after a week.
That arthritis string.
The chalk is nice though.
Jack comes up pretty quickly.
Chalk comes out pretty easy. And Zort, go ahead and roll another d20 for me for your next 6 hours.
What's that?
It's a 6. 18 hours go by without anything happening. And I'd say with that, Sarah looks at you guys. Oh, the terrain looks like it's changing up
Real
ahead.
fucking changing.
It's looking more swampy. More swampy and mossy in this area. It looks like we're getting closer to the Neverlight Grove. Should be about maybe 4 more days if we keep up the pace. And I'm going to do this real quick. Put you guys there. And flippity-doo-dah-day.
Nice change of scenery.
Change of scenery. Oh, little help. There we go. Perfect. And indeed, it does start to look more swampy. You start to notice more little rivers and trudges going through this area. And yeah, go ahead, Karan, and roll another d20.
That's a nat 20.
It's a nat 20. Go ahead and roll 2 d20s for me.
6 Demogorgons, 14 Mind
Wait a
Flayers,
second, actually.
and
He said
74
only book
Retrievers.
encounters.
Could be a book encounter, you don't know.
I wouldn't be mad about a retriever. That one's
What do you mean?
I got next.
You say, what do you mean? You never fought Retrievers.
Okay, never mind. You don't have to roll anything.
You don't know that.
You don't have to roll anything else. You're perfect.
You see a satyr appear from the Feywilds right in front of us.
It is definitely not that.
You get some notepad and paper. And you just draw booklets. All of us need booklets.
Of all the times together, not 20. I'm traveling.
You guys are about 20 hours into your travels for the day. I'd say.
On a cavern made of gold.
You could go ahead. Both have the same damn idea.
Well, you enter here.
I saw you pull out a white one of those.
It's a chalk marker. Yeah, it's that white chalk one they gave out last session. And can I get a marching order, please?
Me.
Okay, who's next to me?
Me.
Alright.
I'll be behind me.
All right, which
I'll be
me?
behind other me.
Which me?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
That me.
The other me.
The me with the face.
So specific. I love it. Then
That me and other me after
son
that.
of a gun.
Did you look up the rope of entanglement? 'Cause it has powers. It's not just a rope.
And instead of 30 feet for the rope of entanglement on there, it's in a 100-foot rope.
Damn. Damn.
So just go to your equipment, go to manage items.
You do notice large patches of fungus now extending out all the way.
I see some fun guys over there.
Oh, should we feed them to Quran? Or should I say Nirvana?
Nirvana?
Excuse me. Karun? I don't know where you're getting Nirvana from. I'm not Buddhist.
What's her name? What did she say her name? What did she confess her name to being again?
She said not to stay around the Elvis.
Kurt Cobain.
Yeah. I think that's a really mind-blowing name, but...
That's the easy route.
I get to bring out my other rocks.
Yes, she does. I think it's a bad choice. Let's see each there.
True enough.
Oh, that's like almost perfect.
You're almost perfect.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I truly do. Being almost perfect is definitely my biggest goal. Look at that.
Artiste.
You know, I'll do what I can.
Sprinkle in some details.
Guy right there. And
Just equip it. Here, just equip it.
yeah.
I was gonna say if you're required, just all the way down to the object. So you were good?
That thing was lit.
What?
Said that thing was lit, that rope. Fucking straining.
100 feet? Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking restraining. You know what that means?
Yeah, fucking restraining.
Be the pain. You know what that means? Pretty technical. Imagine as a dragon. On multi-attack. There's no possible way I fail.
So as you guys enter this area, go ahead and make a perception check.
Good one.
Ooh,
So
I
sure.
think that's 18.
19. I got +3 now.
I think don't
That is a 19.
I don't know if you
Okay.
get dexterity saves and initiative.
Let's see. I think it's feral sense.
Feral sense is that saves. So it'd be that first one.
Sit on.
I got a big walking bird. No, 6.
Wait,
6. I forgot.
6. What'd you
I
get?
got a 9.
10. Alright, so Zort, you catch a glimpse of something crawling on the ceiling. About right here. You can't catch what it is. It's about a 40-foot ceiling, and it is dimly lit.
Quick, sorcerer, lights up there on the ceiling. Right by the rock in the middle.
And as soon as you cast the lights, go ahead and roll initiative.
I'm gonna roll again.
It's a
That was
fucking
garbage.
centaur.
It is not. That's just the size
Scream.
that I
In a
have.
19 encounter, there's a follow up on it. Jeez. If you rolled double 20s, that would have been insane.
That would have been insane.
Oh, it's two in this campaign. Oh, double natties.
There's a +2 to its dex. So does Seraph and Tord. Tord rolled a natural 1.
What'd you roll for initiative? Or roll for initiative?
Everybody roll for initiative. 25 to 20.
Oh my god, that's what I want to like what you're saying.
Yeah.
Did you already roll?
He's rolling now.
No, I just thought I had advantage on the last roll. But
Not in
I-
perception.
But not, yeah, it's not shit.
Do you have advantage on initiative?
Yes,
I
he
do,
does.
but
Oh, you lucky bastard.
Fairlands, which I did want to bring up right now, because it says at the if you are surprised, I think it's just saying, but not. So as long as you're not incapacitated, you can act normally on your first turn if you enter rage before doing anything else. So
Yeah.
that just means I still have my bonus action. Is that what that's saying?
No.
What does
Because
that
you
mean,
would
act
still-
normally. What does that mean?
Act unenraged.
Like,
Like when you rage, you rage.
well, that's what it's saying. You can act normally on your first turn if you enter a rage before doing anything else. So you're raged.
Before combat, yeah, I guess he would get his bonus action back. He would have an
It's
normal
just,
turn.
whatever act normally post being raged.
I mean,
As
you
long
wouldn't
as
be
you
getting
do.
surprised necessarily.
Well, it's saying even if you get surprised, you can do it. Only thing that stops you from getting it is if you're incapacitated. It says.
Yeah. So, what I'm saying, what I'm hearing is you would have to be enraged before that happens.
Before initiative.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you want to do that on your turn, and then you would still take your bonus action to rage, and then you would still, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, so 25 to 20, Zort rolled a 20. Anybody else higher than that?
Nobody's higher than me. Too bad. That is a guarantee.
20 to 15?
Alright,
60.
battle music. Change the tone up.
There it is.
Killing me now.
15 to 10?
11.
Our dexterous person cannot roll damage. You have a what? +4 to your initiative?
+3.
And would you roll?
5.
Karun? Correct?
Yes.
She no longer has her name that she shares now. It's always going to be that.
Alright. And with a 20, Zort goes first. So what would you like to do?
What is it?
They are crawling on the ceiling
What is it? Do I
as the
know what it
lights, because I would say he does cast his lights, and you recognize it as a demon that you've seen before, a Casme demon. It looks basically like a large mosquito crawling upside down on the ceiling.
Oh, these fucking things again.
Yeah. Just
You
for
roll one of
reference,
these.
Yeah.
that guy.
Yes.
Gotcha. You said 40 foot?
It is a 40-foot ceiling.
Have you never fought one of these before?
Wait a second. Weak wood.
And everywhere where you see this fungi is difficult
Still,
terrain.
since we fought them.
So I'm in difficult terrain right now?
No, not at the moment. Anywhere where you see like the blue, purple here, that's difficult terrain. Like that would be difficult terrain.
Oh,
right
that's
there.
all difficult terrain right
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, all the stuff that I've
Okay,
colored
okay,
in
I see.
specifically. Okay,
How far is that?
you were right there.
No, how far is it to me?
Oh, okay.
That's 40
So
feet right there.
if he's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 feet-ish away, 40 feet up in the air,
75.
so 30 squared, 40 squared, so that'd be 160, 90.
What the fuck are you? What?
Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus b squared equals c squared.
squared.
I'm trying to think of.
Triangulation?
Yes. So it'll be 35
They said we'll never-
squared.
Basic algebra. It's like one of the first things you
Yeah, well, that's slow.
squared,
That algebra would be
60.
awesome.
What's 35 squared?
We
Somebody.
learn it in algebra 2.
Squared?
35 squared on a calculator.
Huh?
35 squared on a calculator. 35 times 35. Just what is it?
1,225.
Jesus Christ.
You're telling me he's 1,225
No.
feet away?
No, you gotta
25.
drop fucking divide or
And
whatever.
then that's 1,600, which would be 40
Reduce.
squared. So it would be a squared plus b squared.
It's on the other side of the equation.
So that's 2,825.
Tell me he's 2,000.
Wait a second. And
No,
now
wait. I'm not done.
square root. Take the square root of 2,825.
There it is. Let's see what that is.
I don't even know if I have that on my end.
You should.
You do. I didn't even touch it.
35.
So he's 35 feet away.
So you mean we could have just...
Oh,
That's
goodness.
algebra.
Oh.
Oh, wait, I thought 35 squared was 1,225. So how would the square root
Oh, you said
of
what number?
2,825?
2,825?
Yes, the square root of that.
53.15.
You squared
Oh, I squared it.
it. You're telling me he's 7 million motherfucking feet away?
Okay. So-
53.
Yeah, so he's 53 feet away roughly.
Alright.
Thank you, Pythagorean theorem. Thank you, algebra.
That was way too fucking weird.
Sorry. I just had to do the math in my head.
I'm going to roll to shoot a guiding bolt at him.
Alright. He is within 60 feet, so that is doable. Don't even have to do disadvantage or anything. And that is a
Ooh,
19,
nice.
which will definitely hit the castmate just naturally.
Make a ring on a hit, takes 4d6, and that turns into 5d6.
I'm actually gonna roll these hit points for this guy on this one. Just because I want to see what I can get.
You could even roll that.
Oh, wow. That was just helping me.
That's he is. She really killed him.
Were you casting in that?
Yeah.
No, I said what level?
What level? Just level 1.
I forget it has so much dice for a level 1 spell. So cool.
What? Those?
Mhm.
Been there the whole time. They got the ring from Lord of the Rings. I'm pretty sure they're Lord of the Rings rings.
Yep. Cool.
You're at least.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate it, Kevin.
What?
The landing is.
Me too.
Now that you have advantage, I can, if I'm up next and I get attacked next, that is like a pretty nice story.
What was your damage?
9, 10, 18 plus 3, 21.
It's not bad at all.
is.
Plus you get advantage on your target.
Next
Yeah,
attack
the
roll.
next attack roll gets advantage on. How much damage was that again? I'm sorry.
21.
21. Ooh. Very nice. As you lob an orb of radiant light, and it connects with this creature, and this whole entire body of the creature is now shining a golden light. With that, it is going to be the Casmo's turn. It has a flying speed of 60 feet, so it is going to release from the ceiling and fly. He's right here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So he is going to be about 35 feet up in the air and right here. And they are going.
And yell back, Demon!
They're going to be 30 feet up in the air. They're going to use their drone ability. So everybody, I'd say Invicta and Zebek, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. The drone just isn't.
23. That's the attack. It's a constitution. Not dex. Dude.
What was yours?
23.
23? Yeah, that definitely saves.
5.
5.
21.
What is up with you?
You
Insane?
fall
Wait,
unconscious.
no. Saving throw. I'm sorry. Plus 6. 9.
You still fall
Wow.
unconscious. This bug character suddenly falls to the ground from this entity's droning. And that's going to be the Casmate's turn. It is Zebek.
We will chuck an ice knife at first level at it.
Alright.
You said it's with advantage, correct?
Why would it be with advantage?
Guiding bolt?
Oh yeah, guiding bolt, yep.
Yes, I'm re-rolling that natural one. And sorry. 26.
You're spending the sorcery point to reroll it.
Elven accuracy.
No, Elven accuracy.
Anytime I have advantage, I can re-roll one back.
Okay.
But I have to take that next roll. So I got a 26.
26 will definitely hit it.
It takes 3 piercing damage.
Okay. Dex save, correct?
Yes,
And that is an 11.
that fails. It takes 11 full damage.
As you just take this ice shard and throw it, it goes through their abdomen and then explodes directly behind them, covering their back in ice. I mean, they're definitely looking damaged and bloody. But anything else you'd like to do? Hmm?
But not their wings.
No, nothing else.
I'm gonna move
Just the back.
right here.
Alright, that's cool. You don't get any opportunity attack invoked on you. Anything else you'd like to do?
That's it.
Okay. Invicta is unconscious. Let's see.
I can't see. I don't see. Can't really see.
No, just make it unconscious. You knocked out.
That's an 8 on the phasers roll.
Thank you.
Thank you. 13.
Cool.
I've just always wanted to roll a phasers roll, and I don't ever cast spells like that, so.
Yep.
Kind of makes you want to get a natural one just to see what's out there.
Just to see what's out there. I'm gonna make my own Wild Magic Surge table here soon, actually, for the Phasers specifically.
As soon
Because
as we get out of the Underdark.
maybe. But yeah, the Wild Magic Surge table on that really doesn't have a whole bunch of like bad things that could happen to you.
Nothing
So,
exciting.
I mean, there's still some exciting, weird things that can happen. Just nothing that's like innately shitty, you know.
Good.
Right.
I want to up the stakes a little bit. This is a shitty campaign with a lot of shitty things going. Mm-hmm.
We need one good
And I
game.
love it. But with that, it will be Sareth, who will get right here. Go for a shot. Misses with a 4
Jesus
on the
Christ,
roll.
Sarah.
Karun, what would you like to do?
I guess I'm gonna walk up to Sareth and shoot from where he's at.
Cool.
I really was too. I was gonna say, what is
Tired of
faster?
your missing rolls.
13.
13. You look up, you knock it and try to shoot it, and it just veers off to the left. And I'd say you. Let's see.
No, it's only to the next side.
Okay. So yeah. You just miss the bolt, it veers off to the left and hits the ceiling. And what's all I'm saying?
Use my bonus action to just kick the giant bug next to me. Is that possible?
You can. You don't know if it'll do anything to wake him up though.
Okay, well he's got a really good shell there, so I won't hurt him for sure.
I mean, you can try because you're not sure if it'll wake him up or not.
Just a strength check.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try. We're not doing this again. That's a 10.
10 to hit.
Yeah.
And then this guy's shell is just way too hard.
Oh,
Yeah.
You can't get anything on him.
downside about it.
Then I'm gonna use my movement to try and just like dart behind toward.
Up behind Tord.
Wait, would you get advantage due to the fact that he's on the ground unconscious?
Sure, you can go ahead and roll another one with advantage.
I'm trying.
Hey,
It was not a natty. It was a 13, which still doesn't hit.
Yep, sadly that won't hit. You keep trying.
I tried.
You just can't smack on a weight, so you go ahead and run behind Tord there. And Tord himself is going to look up at this character and just shoot a fireball out of his mouth at the guy. He fails to save with a 5, so he's going to take all of this damage.
Nice.
8d6 fire damage.
Just find the right guy.
There's 10 plus 5, 15. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 15 plus 18 is 32. 33. Yes.
he's dead.
Who's that?
As this fireball.
The other boat.
As this fireball completely engulfs this Chasme, and he is still barely holding up. I'd say with this fireball, his wings do get singed.
He's gonna
And
be nice
he-
and crunchy.
Drops to the ground. He does take damage from dropping to the ground. He's 30 feet up in the air, so we'll roll 3d6. One for every 10 feet.
He's
And the wings being singed, he falls to the ground and falls in such a way that his stinger breaks and his neck snaps as he hits the ground.
Nice.
and it's gone.
We're still in combat.
You are out of combat. Go ahead and make a perception check, though.
14.
18.
I need a dice roll.
How do you fucking do that every
That was
goddamn
flat.
session?
That one's
That
flat.
is flat, but how do you do that every session? Every session he does it.
18.
And you got an 18 as well. So, Zort and Invicta, you notice the bolt that Karun missed made a crack in the ceiling.
Right.
Yes. And this crack is getting bigger and bigger. All of a sudden, you feel a large tremor. All of you. Go ahead and make dexterity saving throws.
I can see it happening, right?
Yes.
Alright.
21.
Roll to take half damage from this.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
Do I get to add my
I got
proficiency
14.
with that? Since I'm proficient.
No. Yes.
You get plus 3
Plus 3.
to your saving throw.
Sweet. 24.
Yes,
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I was trying to think about it.
I would say you're a rogue.
17.
You're a rogue. So
17,
23.
23,
14.
14.
you said add 3 to it. 24.
Okay, so you three are going to take half damage from this.
fuck?
Full damage from this because you aren't raged.
ran.
And you're technically unconscious.
True.
So,
What the fuck is stupid ass?
so
bug.
go ahead and take 14 damage. The rest of you take 7.
Alright, not bad.
This does cause you to wake up, however, as the whole entire ceiling cracks across you guys and rocks start falling all over this place.
Okay. Evasive maneuvers.
You could have used evasion.
Yeah, you can use evasion to half the damage even more if you want to.
No, I can use uncanny dodge.
It's an AoE. AoE's evasion. Uncanny dodge is a direct attack.
Yeah, I'd say there's. I mean, I'm not gonna add the rocks because we're trying to combat.
Just start
It's
sprinkling
not
them on
just
now.
fire and ice.
No, evasion's all AoE. Uncanny dodge is when someone rolls an attack roll.
I'm gonna evade that.
I'm 90% sure. Rogue. Yeah. You can dodge out of the way of certain area effects such as a red dragon's fiery breath or an ice storm spells, the 2 that they give you. But whenever you're subjected to make a dexterity saving throw, to take half damage, you can instead take no damage if you succeed that saving throw and only take half if you fail.
So, yeah, since you succeeded, you don't take any damage from that. You were
Thanks,
able to
it doesn't say all of that.
slide
in
and
the
dodge
radio
out of
book.
the way. But Atlas, you were just walking down this dirt path, minding your own business, trying to find some new friends to make, when all of a sudden you feel a large tremor underneath you. The ground splits and you fall. You fall.
Joins
You
in.
don't-
Joins in the die.
2,500 feet.
Joins
And
in the dice.
you finally see an opening and you see a floor to this. What do you do?
I produce my wings and soar around the cavern.
You all hear a loud scream
It's
coming from above you.
looks like you. It does not look like me at all.
It's another dragon.
Pointy fucking ears.
something.
But the dragon is kind of interesting. Yeah, make it a hell. You better catch him before he dies. Oh, okay, he saved himself.
Yeah, that or Quran kills him.
At this point, who doesn't you want to kill?
Hopefully us.
Oh, hopefully.
Shut up,
Oh,
you're on
boy.
thin ice.
Come over here and pick out your mini. I can't pick one for you.
I'll take it.
Or, not Utrid. Atlas.
Oops.
That'll be my
Oops.
nickname. Future.
Atlas the Juju.
Atlas the future. But you see Atlas, this topaz-colored dragonborn sprout spectral wings from the ceiling of this place and start flying around this gathering. Still screaming.
I never stops.
You never stop screaming.
It's been a weird fucking couple of days. meet a giant bug and we meet a dragon ball. And we have a turtle.
I was visited by my goddess.
You were.
I was. I feel more powerful now.
Kind of like me with my dream though.
Oh yes.
Did
you're
he sleep off that
full
bed?
of shit.
Yeah, it's still a little cold, but
How long does it last?
it will suffice.
1 minute?
Good choice. Love it.
That's you? Alright.
Love it, Zach.
And where would
That's
you
for
like to finally land as your spectral wings start to fade away?
On top of this rock.
Alright, you land right here up on top of this little grotto here,
The rock itself.
and you notice what color specifically are you? Like, did you look up topaz
Yeah,
colors?
it's like a. I was gonna say, since you're a thing, it should say.
Give us a little description of you, real quick, as they're all staring at
What do
at
we
this
see?
dragon.
I'm like, I'm 6 feet tall. 6 feet tall. Humanoid-ish build. Ish, you know, kind of look like a dragon, but you know, little hunch, but. Yes, I did keep that in.
Special
I
mark.
did keep it in one day.
About 200 pounds, 28 years old. I got emerald green eyes, and the undertone of it's orange. Think of like Sith eyes, but emerald and orange instead.
Okay.
But cool looking. And I wear a blonde wig,
Alright.
and yeah, my skin's like a golden amber color, like a darker golden.
So before you land on the rock, go ahead and make a dexterity check for me real quick to see if you catch your wig. And put it
Yes!
on.
Yes!
Assuming that it
What
comes
kind
off.
of wig? What kind of wig is it?
Huh?
What does the hair look like?
Oh, like what my hair looks like now, but more longer and luscious.
Long,
Fabio.
straight blonde hair
Yeah.
flowing on
Yeah,
this
Fabio wig.
draconic body.
It's like a Fabio wig.
Yeah, go ahead and make a dexterity check to see if you can catch your wig. Because you falling from this height and then catching yourself, the glue is definitely going to separate. And yeah.
If God says so.
Natural falls on Zord.
11. What do I add?
Your Evan plus your dex.
11.
You
Falls
do
on
end
Zord.
up catching it. You just, as you're landing on the rock, are still fumbling to straighten it.
Yes.
I'm trying to hold back laughter. What are you?
What the hell just happened to me? Where am I? I'm not gonna be describing myself. What the fuck am I? No, I'm kidding.
Well, if it's a motley crew, what we got going on here. Oh, I don't think you're getting back up there, Mr. Dragon.
Yeah, congratulations, you're fucked.
I think
Yes, I am.
Where did you come from?
Up there.
Above ground? Were you
The
underground?
blue skies, green grounds.
You weren't in the Underdark like us?
No.
You were all
I was
the way
just
at the
minding
surface.
my own business.
Holy.
Felt the
hell.
tremor. Ground broke open.
That is quite a long way to have fallen.
Screamed for my life and
We heard.
luckily caught myself last second. And my wig. My hair. I can call it a wig.
So you call your hair a wig there, huh?
I said I didn't call it a wig.
Oh, okay.
Breaking fourth wall.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing here? What do you want?
Oh. I need a minute to process what the fuck just happened.
This is the Underdark. You do not have a minute.
Well, if you don't hate people,
I was gonna
Might
say,
wanna-
you could travel with us until you figure out what the fuck just
Well, what the hell
happened.
were y'all just doing?
Killing
What
something.
the hell is that thing over there?
You
on
just
the
killed a
ground?
demon. Are you a demon as well?
I never seen a demon in my life.
I ain't never seen a dragon thing like you in my life.
Being fair, I haven't either, and I know a lot of dragons.
Says the white dragon looking.
You talk to him. He's one of yours.
The fuck? I haven't seen this man in before.
Well, you're both dragons.
I'm not a dragon.
You're a fucking dragon.
You are.
I've seen it.
I've seen
I saw.
I get turned into a dragon doesn't mean I am a dragon.
If you
Don't
say
have,
so.
like dragon heritage or
I
something
don't.
like
I
that.
think you're just splitting hairs now.
Don't you know like a bunch of dragons or something like that? Because
I
they're
know
your
about
family. That's
dragons.
what you say. They're your family.
Well, you know,
I
there's
believe
no
that's what you
use
told me
crying
multiple
over spilled
times.
milk, y'all.
Sir, if you shut the fuck up.
Well, all I know is the first thing I need to do is find something to keep this a little more permanent on top of my head.
What is that thing?
It's me hair. What? You like it or something?
Where can I get one of those?
Some lady laying on the ground up there. Looks like she was using it anymore.
Karan, you might be one of yours as well.
I don't know. Can I have it?
I got it from a dead lady.
Can I wear it?
It was her hair.
We find a random person, you go, can I have your hair?
I just want to wear it for a little bit.
She's evil.
I've never been blonde before.
I don't have a scalp.
Got a disguise kit, but I've never been blonde before.
Then you should be able to be blonde with that
Well,
disguise
then
kit.
nothing to worry about.
Okay.
Oh, party.
She was evil.
I don't sleep though. Just let me know.
I took this hair as a trophy for the lady that I had to.
You scalped a bitch.
Yeah, he said
It's not an actual wig.
It's a wig for me.
It's a scalp.
There's a lot of real hair wigs out there.
He usually does.
I don't know if we should have him with us scalping
So,
people.
did you or did you not scalp an old lady for this hair? That's all I need to
never
know.
said old
personally.
lady.
Or a lady, sorry.
Very evil lady. Burning down the forests up there.
Oh,
Why-
okay.
I
Using
guess
fire in an improper way.
Oh, okay. I see.
Oh, that's fair enough.
And I burned her and the hair didn't burn.
Jesus Christ. You just lit on fire.
Well, yeah, play with fire, you get fire
Oh yeah, then
consequences.
I am a wildfire druid. I can
Oh.
produce this cool little, if you want to call it a wildfire spirit. Looks like a little dog, little dachshund. That's the form it takes.
Do you summon your wildfire spirit right now?
And it appears.
Does it take a wild shape charge
It does.
to do? Alright, so yeah.
But it lasts just for an hour.
Alright, so yeah.
And any fire spells I make have
He's
a
a
plus
fucking
V8.
firebender.
We're right next to this
He's a
being
dragon.
right next to this
I don't know
humanoid.
any dragons that look like that. They use fire.
Well, I don't know fucking devils that turn into dragons or a part dragon either. But
You know
here we
what?
are.
As he's saying this, you just see a fiery little dachshund come out from behind this being's legs.
It can also fly.
It can fly. It just it floats around
And hover.
this being and then hovers right next to him.
He seemed very interesting. Do you want to travel with us?
Well, it seems that I can't get out of
Can't,
here the way
yeah,
I
you can't
came.
really leave, so
I honestly have no clue where I'm at or anything about where I'm at.
You're in hell.
I'm in hell.
Well, I suggest you
we're
come
not in
with
hell.
us because there's lots of strong, powerful things down here.
Well, if there's something I'll be able to keep my wig on my head where y'all are headed, I mean my hair on my head where y'all are headed.
I cannot
possibly.
tell you so.
We are going to the Netherlight Grove and then to Glendenstone.
I don't know what those are.
This city's down here.
Sounds like they might have one.
Mushroom people and deep gnomes.
That sounds interesting. I'm down for the adventure.
Is that all you do? Is just create a little winner? Little winner board? Is there other things that you can do?
I'm not going to show you all my tricks right now.
How deadly is the winner?
It's a deadly winner.
He slays.
Well,
He beats everything up.
you can get the job done.
Yeah, like you saw, we try to fight demons down there. So dope.
And I would say you have also been up for the same amount of time. You've been up for about 20 hours. It was about midday, you noticed, whenever you were up above on the surface world. But yeah, you guys have been awake for about 20 hours.
Well, I think we call it a day.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
I think we're gonna stop here for the night, Mr. What was your name?
Oh, my name is Atlas.
Well, Atlas, we're about to stop here for the day. We've been up for about 20 hours. You can't really tell the time very well. Down
I'm
here.
sure you're exhausted after such a fall as that. You know?
Always. The personal
Yeah.
things takes a lot out of you.
I can imagine.
It gives us a chance to get to know you a little better.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
So you guys are just setting up camp right here. And you guys can search in the little fungal patches if you wanted to as well.
I'm gonna go take a tromp through the fungus patch.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
I'll help him.
20, nat 20.
Nat 20.
Glad you're back. It's like, what, 3 tonight?
Yeah. You find one large zirkwood mushroom that would be plenty enough to eat for at least yourself for the night.
Alright, I'm gonna eat that.
And then the rest of you guys can go ahead and use either rations or the natural resources that you've gathered for a meal for the night.
Eat a ration.
Oh, you're actually.
Did you say we could roll quick?
You can try to forge.
Yeah, you can try to forge real quick. And there's, I'd say, they investigated the half of the fungal patches that are in there right now. So you can go ahead and make an investigation check or a survival check, I'd say.
I'll take first one.
Investigation or survival.
Well, I rolled a 15. We're gonna call it survival. I just rolled run with that.
15.
Plus 3, so it's actually 18. Sorry.
18? On an 18, you find... I'm not even gonna make this a combat scenario just because it wouldn't do anything, but you walk up to this fungal patch and this large violet fungi comes and tries to hit you with some necrotic energy. It misses and you just swipe at it with your axe and kill it in one swipe. But also for the Casme, I need to give you XP for that.
Yes.
And since he wasn't there for that, he technically won't get the XP, so it'll still be divided by 4. Casme is 2,300 XP divided by 4.
575 each.
And for the violet fungi, 50 divided by 4. Or I'd say in that moment 50 divided by 5, so just 10 XP to each of you.
Okay.
And yeah, I would start you at 40,000 XP as well.
525.
So you'll have 40,010 XP at the moment. And you guys go ahead and set up camp, eat your dinner, and the evening, quote unquote, is yours.
I'll pull out the tone.
Pulling out the tome. Go ahead and make an Arcana check on it.
Natural 1.
Even with a natural 1.
Cool. Let me see. Is it ability check?
Yeah.
I'll use a social point to reroll it.
Yeah, an Arcana check is an ability check, yeah.
Yep. We'll reroll it. That'll be a 21.
The arcane lock that was once holding this tome closed has been released and dispelled. You don't know necessarily what it was from. You're assuming it was probably the loss of life within the area caused this seal to be broken. But the tome can be opened now. And if you wish to attune to it, you can attune to it. Over this long rest.
I'll attune to it and take off the cloak.
Okay, so you take out the Cloak of Arachnida. You attune to this item. Now tell me, do you want the benefits and detriments first, or do you want what the tome actually does?
We'll do the benefits and detriments. What is the tone?
Do we have Tasha's guide anywhere? Yes. Are you done with it?
What book, real quick, did the Wand of Visible Logs, for example, come out of?
This book, the campaign book itself.
Oh,
It's a campaign item.
That would be why I couldn't find the road. Or the stone speaker crystal, I couldn't find
Yeah,
the road.
it's a book item. But as you open up the tome, you see in big, bold letters on the very first page, property of Tasha.
That's gonna be interesting.
And this is the Demonomicon of Igwilv. And don't look up all the properties for it.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm going to just tell you what they are, because some of them I'm trying to save for you for later. You're only going to get some of these properties right now.
Gotcha.
But the book has 8 charges.
Okay.
and it regains 1d8 charges at dawn. While holding it, you can use an action to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter from it.
Is this a charge?
No, that is just free.
Okay.
And that's just an action. But for one or more charges, you can cast the following spells, and the spell save DC would be 20 from it. You can cast Magic Circle, which is 1 charge. Magic Jar, which is 3 charges.
You said charges, I was trying to write jar, and I wrote CH.
Magic char.
You said how many? 3?
3 charges for Magic Jar. Planar Ally for 3 charges. Planar Binding for 2 charges. Plane Shift for 3 charges. And Summon Fiend for 3 charges, which appears in Tasha's guide. There's more.
There's more, alright.
You can reference the Demonomicon whenever you make an intelligence check to discern information about demons or a survival check related to the abyss.
You said for an intelligence check?
An intelligence check to discern information about demons specifically, or a survival check related to the abyss. And when you do so, you can add double your proficiency bonus to that check.
And if I don't have proficiency bonus?
Then
to
it
the
will
check?
just be your regular proficiency then.
Okay.
There's more.
Might run out.
Your magic causes pain to fiends. While carrying this book, when you make a damage roll for a spell you cast against a fiend, you use the maximum possible result instead of rolling it.
Alright.
And while carrying this book, whenever you cast the Magic Circle spell naming only fiends, or the Planar Binding spell targeting a fiend, the spell is cast at 9th level, regardless of what spell slot you use.
Oh, so I just know these spells as well?
Yeah, well, regardless of what spell slot you use, if any, you can cast them at 9th level. But they would still have to be at least the basic level that they could be cast at, you know.
Do you have those? I'm gonna guess he doesn't have those. Oh, it's right there. I thought I heard a bark upstairs.
And as you're flipping through, you notice that the first 10 to 15 pages are blank, and the 16th page gives you a description on how to contain demons inside of this book. As an action while holding the book, you can target a fiend that you can see that is trapped within a magic circle. The fiend must succeed on a DC 20 charisma saving throw with disadvantage, or become trapped within one of the Demonomicon's empty blank pages, which fills with writing detailing the trapped creature's widely known name and depravities.
Do I see any creatures in the book?
Let me see. You see at the very beginning, after that description is given to you, the next 4 pages have smaller demons written in them.
What are they?
One is a Casme, one of the things that you just fought. Let me go in here to demons.
Demon time. It's demon trapping time, guys.
Who you gonna call?
Ooh, damn it. Do da 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 da.
One is a demon called a Glabrezu.
Glabrezu?
Glabrezu. And it is a nasty looking 4-armed demon. The 2 larger arms have large pincers at each end. The 2 smaller arms have fists. It is a dark red color around its whole entire body, and it has a large snarling jaw, almost like a dog, but I'd say almost like a dog mixed with a bear, even.
Okay.
That's the Glabrezu. You see a Marilith.
Ooh, a Marilith.
A serpent-like demon with 6 arms, each holding a short sword. It has a feminine-like upper body, and then the lower body is all serpent. And the 4th contains a shadow demon, a medium fiend looking like a ghostly black shadow with large wings, large curved horns, and a sharp, underbiting maw. And you can get more on them. I will give you their resistance. I'll give you everything here. Their resistances,
I was
immunities.
gonna say, I can look it up. I got the names of them.
Yeah. So those are the 4 that you got.
When the time comes to use them.
And
Let's see what else gets taken from me.
once used, this action can't be used again until the next dawn. Whenever you try to like trap a demon in there, you can only
If
do
I
that.
release one, is it once per day?
You cannot release one. You can only
Entrap one?
entrap one. Yeah.
Damn it. I tried.
Yes.
What do you
Okay.
guys do with this?
Yep. But yeah. So yeah, you can't use that action until the next dawn after you use it once, or until the next long rest.
You said there's benefits and detriments.
Yes. Now we get to the benefits and detriments of this. As soon as
We'll find out. I already lost my sense of smell.
you attune to this item,
Make character. I need something to make character.
while attuned, You gain proficiency on religion checks. You gain proficiency on arcana checks. If you already have proficiency, go ahead and double it.
Oh, fuck yeah. Do this. Do this one. And then it's even better.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I like it. You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
While attuned, you can use an action to cast Soul Cage from the book. After you cast it, roll a d6. On a 1 to 5, you can't cast it again until the next dawn.
On a 6, I can.
Nice.
Nice.
Thank you. You sound like a COVID table.
And here's the really fun one. As soon as you attune to this item, that is that, okay. So, you age 19 years instantaneously. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw, DC 10.
17.
You save, so you do not die from shock instantly.
Oh my god.
You're
Just
right.
kill off another one, huh?
He's had that thing.
He's the
for
one
so
that
long.
tried. He's the one that attuned to the item.
He's had this since the witch.
This is a straight demonomicon, bro. It's not a good item to have.
Touche.
So yeah, you age 19 years.
Jesus.
Instantaneously, you hold your constitution, hold your willpower, and you do not die of the shock.
Where did you find this thing?
You're looking for more wizard than
He found it in the
Oh, this
Lich
is.
Cave.
Oh, he's just now trying to open
Yeah,
it.
he just now, the arcane lock just now unlocked itself, basically.
Okay.
And he's opening it for the first time and attuning to it.
We're also dead.
But yeah, so that's everything. That's everything that I can tell you at the moment, at least.
Well, I'm 88 years old now.
You're 88 years old. It's okay. It's fine.
Not really. I can kick the bucket at any minute from just being old.
What? Okay, so what did we determine would be your like?
That one I don't remember because tieflings are human age and elves come up to 800 years old.
So we'll put it at like a cool like 200.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll
So
put it like
I'm
cool
not that
200.
old.
Yes,
I got into my
200 is like elderly decrepit though, like
Yeah.
for you.
Okay.
There's some humans that
So
can
I'm-
still fucking do some cool shit in their 80s if they were fit.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
That would put me about like 30-ish. 30 to 40s.
But yeah, that is all that you gain from that, unless you want to delve into it to make some checks for information.
I'm scared to do that. Fuck it, we'll try it. We'll delve in a little bit.
What are you trying to get information on?
Let's look at Demogorgon.
All right, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
God.
Check.
That is a 17.
You save, so you do not get any points of madness as you're searching through this book. Let me go to Demogorgon here. And go ahead,
Compulsive dice.
What happened to him?
go ahead and make a investigation check and go ahead and double that proficiency bonus with what you just got.
That's a natural one, so it doesn't matter.
You still get some information.
Wait,
on
it's
this.
ability check?
Yes, it's an ability check. We're gonna
Yeah,
spend another
pretty
sorcery point.
Yep, that's
Okay.
so much fucking better. That will be a. Sorry, gotta do math. 24.
You open up, you flip through the pages, and you flip to a page that says Demogorgon. As you read through the text, Demogorgon, Prince of Demons, the Sibilant Beast, Master of the Spiraling Depths. Demogorgon is the embodiment of chaos, confusion, and destruction, seeking to corrupt all that is good and undermine order in the multiverse, to see everything dragged howling into the infinite depths of the abyss. The Demon Lord is a meld of
Just
different
read it out loud.
forms, which you have seen his form already, so I'm not going to describe the form to you. But you do get this nugget of information. His two hideous simian heads have the names Amiul, Aameul, you got that one?
Mm-hmm.
And Hathradia, Hathradiah. Their gaze brings bewilderment and confusion to any who confront them. Similarly, the spiraling Y sign of the Demogorgon's cult drives those to contemplate it who contemplate it for too long to delirium. As a result, all the followers of the Prince of Demons break with reality sooner or later.
Are they all functional at that point? Are they all functional at that point?
Indeed they are. But yeah. Would you like to... What was your investigation check again?
It was a 24.
Okay, so damage resistances include cold, fire, and lightning. Damage immunities, poison, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing that is non-magical.
Try that fucking
Radiant.
yeah. Done.
And condition immunities, charmed, exhaustion, frightened, and poisoned.
Wait, it's immunity or rating? What did you say?
Hmm?
Never.
Charmed, exhaustion, frightened, and poisoned. Are all the conditions it's immune to.
That was good bit of information.
And you close the book, not really being able to take any more information in at this time without threatening more madness in your mind to come. And this is before you guys even start your long rest. This is like you're in the camp and all of you guys are awake and seeing this guy just thumb through this book.
You don't look the same after that book.
Your pupils are fucking dilated as hell, bro.
That was a lot of information and a lot of weird things happened.
I've never read a book that made me look older.
Yeah, you look really
Instantly.
old.
It shouldn't look very old.
You look pretty old.
Looks even more like the wizard.
You look older.
Big gray hairs and beard.
I don't have a beard.
Are you sure?
Look great.
You sure in 19 years you won't have a beard?
Sprouting gray stubble.
You guys do realize I can live up to 200 years old.
You got gray scale.
That doesn't change the fact you look older.
I do
After
look
reading a
older.
book.
I don't have gray hairs.
You realize I can live up to like 200 years also, right? You look old.
You have gray scales.
I don't want to hear it, tiny thing. I'll trap you back in that cage.
No, you won't.
No free dragon rides.
Well, come on now. It's for you just as much as it is for me.
Not really. I have to be more careful with you on my back.
I got good dexterity. I'll be fine.
But you remember that thing that we found in Schlugudal? The Demogorgon?
How could I forget?
I learned some things.
Like what?
His heads have names.
Oh, can you kill them with fire?
No.
Oh.
So that plan was out the window and it was a very bad idea. I still stand on it even more now.
Look, sorry.
But my draconic heritage is probably not going to be very helpful either.
So what do we do?
Cold damage isn't the best against him, or lightning. It says here that he's pretty resistant to it. It also says that without magical weapons, we're not going to lay scratch on him. And we can't use any type of poisons. It won't work.
Super screwed?
I don't think that. I just think we need better stuff.
Okay.
You already chose
What?
that. I'll tell you
Oh, this guy's gonna be a trip, huh?
Sarah, you shut the fuck up.
I'll tell you what you need to kill.
You read it from his psycho book.
He didn't tell me anything. I just learned it from the book.
Madness,
The fuck you smoking up there in the material world?
We got good stuff.
Apparently, I wish I had some now.
Did you bring some down?
On my way to get some more.
Yeah.
Crack road.
Time to do that.
Got you, friend.
But if
Make a survival
we,
check.
if we see a
Me?
spiraling
Yeah.
Y, it generally means that that's part of his cult.
Spiraling
Here, have some
And
of
they're
my
generally
pot.
probably gone mad. So we might want to be careful if we see that symbol
Well,
in
I
the
mean,
future.
if you're following that thing, look, we already knew that all the followers of him were mad. Okay. High priestess.
But
chick.
like I'm
21.
talking about like
21. You have probably a good quarter of an ounce of pipe weed and left in your little pocket. And do you keep a pipe on you?
I've got a pipe if you need something.
You do have a pipe?
I think mine fell in the fall.
I think it's broken right there.
You look on the ground. Yep, it's definitely broken.
Must have been when I was soaring around like a boss.
All screaming your head off.
Everybody enjoys a little bit of pipe weed if he so often. He loads some of his pipe weed into this pipe.
Offers it to
Don't
Sarah
you
first of
fucking
all
Mary and
people.
Pippin it.
Welcome to the group.
This is a good way to come into the group.
Yes. Definitely more than welcome now.
I start injecting some of that like black liquid that grasshoppers do and if you freak them out. This is actually my first time smoking ever.
Don't be a pussy.
And Victor takes his first hit of pipe weed.
Oh, he's going for it.
Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. Or no, Wisdom saving throw. Sorry.
Wisdom.
Wisdom, it's affecting your mind. Wisdom saving throw.
Alright, we're gonna no attitudes to that. They live on.
11.
Thank you, Sarah.
Let's say you pass. It was only a DC of 10. It's just pipe weed. It's not any like psychedelic or super strong substance, but you definitely feel like a hit, and you're feeling a little woozy and a little disoriented, but it's definitely dopaminergic.
Feeling good. I want to blow on some electric control with like hand movement.
at that over there. Z-Beck.
Just look at the skills.
But yeah, you guys enjoy a bowl of pipe weed and finish out your guys' camp before you guys start to turn it in for the night. Who wants to take first watch?
I would like to do that, but can I also have my spear out and you guys need to take first watch because see if we're reading some of
That's all it's all I read it.
I missed that one thing.
Yeah, that's all that he saw.
I'm gonna say I can definitely be up on first watch with you.
Pickle. That's a
Mhm.
cheeseburger piece. That's a pickle?
Mm-hmm. There's several of them on there, actually.
Cheeseburger piece. No. Second favorite.
I can try to see if I can get more information out of it, but I don't know if I can before you tend to it.
That's how I'm just gonna absorb it.
This was a very, very good fucking setup. I knew it. I was waiting to fucking get this over along this time. This one got better for a little bit.
What'd you give to her? Duh.
Brr.
Duh.
So
So, you two are staying up for first watch?
I am.
I will too.
Okay.
So do I just know these spells now, or do I can only cast them through the book?
I'd
With the
say you
charge?
can only... You can cast them through the book, but if you have no more charges to expend, you can still use a spell
Spell
slot
slot.
to cast them through the book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it'll just have to be the appropriate level spell slot or higher. And then it would automatically be cast in 9th level if it's the magic circle or the other one that I said,
Plane shift.
Planar binding.
planar binding. Yeah. So magic circle or planar binding is automatically in 9th level as long as it's casted, or no matter what. Yeah. Yeah, if you would like to get more information from the book, you can certainly try.
I think that'll be good for right now.
Okay.
I don't want to push the luck yet. This book was hard to get into. I'm scared of.
And then go to spear. And then it's quick. Yeah.
Yeah. Do some slashes with it. Fuck around with it. Are you gonna throw it at all?
Yeah, let's do that. And then I find a little patch of like fungus.
Yeah.
It's like solid, but like a bark, pattern.
Mhm.
And I pluck it up the bark. See how it grows.
Okay. Just fucking with it, doing a little move set, and you go and throw it real quick. It hits the ground, explodes, and then reappears in your hand.
You fucking see that, Raven?
They would tend to you.
Fucking came right back.
Didn't the other ones do that too?
Yeah, this one, I'm not even mad, Usually I got it missing.
Huh?
That one just did it on so.
They're not.
Also,
Where'd you find
blew up
that
on
at?
impact.
Me and Justin. Maybe
Fear
we'll talk
the
about
law.
what it does.
But you have now attuned to the exploding spear.
Me?
No. It has 5 charges.
Could I take a picture of
I was gonna say, is it, what book is it in?
I made it.
Oh, you made it.
Yeah.
The book of
I mean, it's pretty easy. It has 5 charges. Every charge, or if you expend 1 charge, it does 2d6. Every other charge that you expend further than that on 1 attack does an extra d6. It returns to you every time you throw it. +1 to attack rolls and damage. And if you expend all its charges, roll a d20. On a 1, it's destroyed.
Okay.
If you want to take a picture of it, go ahead.
Just for,
Yeah.
So I have.
It's going to be... The first half is on the very bottom of that page, and the second half is on the top of the next page. Corrupt.
Huh.
How badly are you regretting your decision of not taking up this demon's offer?
I'm not feeling great about it, for sure. I want to have all kinds of new special powers, too.
Also, now we know it's a trap one. You guys don't know this.
And that
Sure, sorry. Never mind.
is what permeates your brain. This feeling of regret, this feeling of, man, I could have, I should have, I would have. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
I wish I wouldn't have done that. I got a 4.
Nothing happens in your sleep. Not this night, at least.
I was looking for
You were? I thought it was just them two.
No.
No? It was you 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Well, never mind. Then roll a perception check then. As you're up.
That would be 12.
12? Yeah. And as you guys are looking around here, you guys notice the new terrain.
I haven't rolled my perception check.
I'm not even going to have him roll one because he's more focused on his spear. But, yeah, you two are keeping a good watch, and you are just taking in the new terrain, embracing the softer ground as it's covered in moss and certain different types of little fungi. And it's not bad. You guys are enjoying it, and nothing happens during your watch. Who wants to take second watch?
I will.
Okay. You're not taking second watch? Alright, so I'll say Tord gets up with you. So you can go ahead and make yours
Natty 20.
natty 20. Yeah, you're keeping a peeled eye out.
In tune with my surroundings.
A lot of weird shit's been happening. Your fucking wizard just aged in a split second. Like, you're just contemplating all the weird things that have been going on recently. But you're still keeping a really good eye out. And Tord is just eating amongst these fungal little patches. He's keeping a somewhat decent eye out, but you're doing most of the work. You know it.
You know it.
You know it. And your watch goes by without anything happening.
We let me get this close, and then he's like, nah, never mind.
Third watch. Yeah, you want to take a third watch? You can, and you can choose not to take any watch if you really don't want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep the whole time.
That's perfectly fine.
That false will get out of me.
That's perfectly fine. You can sleep the whole entire time. Sereth and Stool are going to take the last watch, and nothing ends up happening. You guys end up waking up to the sultry sound of Sereth's voice. Oh, hey, wakey, wakey! It's time to get up and start up with the day.
Oh, you joking to me?
Oh, I'm talking to all of you. Get up, let's go. Pop back.
Never fell asleep.
You never fell asleep. You're keeping up to the light and menial task. Did you never,
I'm just chilling.
yeah, you never meditated or anything?
No, this time I was just watching. We had somebody that was new to me, you know.
Yeah.
So everybody's still kind of new to me, so I was
Yeah.
watching. I was tired after that fight, so I had, and I just passed out.
Yeah.
But I didn't need to sleep. So
Yeah, okay. So yeah, Invicta stayed up all night just watching from his little cubby hole. And yeah, you guys wake up, get some breakfast in you, use up either some natural resources or rations to get some breakfast in you. I'd say it's about half a ration for breakfast and then another half for your end of the day meal.
I don't have any rations.
Well, I'm just saying if you did.
I'll remember that next time.
Okay. Yeah, because it's technically one ration per day, or 1 pound of food and 1 gallon of water.
What happened? Our druid was summoning food the other day, last time?
Yeah.
All the time?
All the time.
So our last druid summoned food for us every day. Can you do the same?
No.
But I might be able to cook some food if you could find some ingredients.
Well, we all know how to cook.
Well,
We survived down here.
well, I can cook some good food.
You do have cooking stuff.
I do.
You can see in his backpack he pulls out like a pot and a pan, various different little cooking utensils that he has in there.
One of the reasons I was out wandering around in the middle of nowhere was because I left my place where I was staying to go seek new adventure and find exotic ingredients to put together the best dish anyone's ever tasted. And
A pretty impressive feat.
maybe it's coincidence that I dropped down to this random place that I've never seen before. So I gotta
Seems
be
exotic.
I better be cautious about some of the stuff I grab because, a lot of stuff's poisonous up here and everything looks poisonous around here.
Well, we are bound for great adventure and great glory.
Yeah, so, maybe this was all fate and I was meant to come down here and help y'all do whatever you're doing and it'll help me do what I'm trying to do.
Let's get it going.
I got a tragic backstory you'll learn later.
I got a tragic backstory you'll learn later. That sounds like some good foreshadowing.
And
Onward.
as you guys are going to make your way through this chasm, down the tunnels, ever closer to Neverlake Grove, we are going to call it here. It's been about 3 hours.
Like 2 years.
How close to Neverlake?
I'd say you're about 3.5 days away.
I think all of our characters will have a unique funny life.
It was definitely a fun one. It wasn't super intense, but yeah, a lot of little storytelling, and I'm definitely excited to see.
Maybe not intense for you.
I'm sorry.
You didn't fall thousands and thousands of
You
feet.
knew you were gonna catch yourself. It's fine.
I had no idea. I, Alice, had no idea.
But yeah, I'm excited to see where this new motley crew goes and what they decide to figure out. But thank you all at home for watching, and as always, keep on rolling.
Keep on rolling.